Figure I'll do a little tutorial on how to charge a AC system without a machine, just old school gauges, vacuum pump, and a scale. I had to put a new compressor on, the housing was leaking. At the same time I put a new accumulator, and I also put a new orifice tube, put a white orifice tube in there. I've had this system's been converted to 12, from 12 to 134A. It cools good with the white orifice tube, and I adjusted the low pressure switch there to work better, and it seems to work fine. But I'll just do a little step by step. I've already vacuumed it down, been sitting at 29 inches here for over 10 minutes, so shouldn't have any leaks. I already got my Freon bottle open and connected. Let's see, this scale's nice. You can error. Try to do everything that I had to do one-handed here. Might have to start over. All right. There we go. Put the tank on there, let it equalize. Because first thing, this yellow line, of course, it had vacuum in it. When I disconnected it, it pulls in some of the outside air, which could have moisture in it. Most definitely does. It's kind of humid out. So I always just crack this until I get Freon coming out of it. That way there, you know, this line has now been purged. So then I'll zero this. So then now I'll know how much I put in there. I'm gonna put 4 pounds, 4 ounces. That's just, I've charged this truck a few times and I just had a leak on it, so I know that seems to be the best for it. And right off the bat, I just put what it'll take, both in the high and the low side. And actually, this fitting always leaks on me from my gauge. So just take that off, just charge to the low side. We'll just do it this way. And just watch the counter go. It won't take all 4 pounds on its own. I'll have to start it up and then turn the AC on, which will drop the low side pressure enough so I can feed in the rest of the charge. These gauges, I hate these quick connect fittings. They suck. That's what happens half the time. They leak. It didn't leak when I pulled the vacuum, but the minute I put some pressure behind it, it leaks. So I knew that. I've had that happen to me before. Yeah, almost got 1.5 pounds in there. Just let it do its thing. Put this cap on while I'm thinking about it. I put a new Schrader valve in there too while I had the system open. The price of $134 now, going crazy. Hopefully I won't have to charge this truck up again for a long time. Let's see, there's nothing bubbling there. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we've pretty much slowed down to nothing. So I'm gonna close this. Close that up. Go ahead and start it. Put the AC on, get the pump turning. Side pressure drops. And then just don't be a savage and open this wide open. crack it. That way you don't flood the accumulator and flood the compressor with liquid Freon. Lock it up. That sucked to do that to a brand new compressor. I've done it before. It doesn't blow them right up, but it, you know, if I try to keep it from getting flooded with liquid Freon, you know, it's the right thing to do. Because when you crack this, it keeps the low side pressure high enough so that the low pressure switch never cycles. The compressor runs constantly, so it'll suck the Freon right in. You just don't be in a rush. It won't hurt nothing. Truck has front and rear AC, so that's why original charge I think is £5. Yeah. That's 5 1/4. Because it does suck, I can't watch the high side pressure now because my gauge moves. But I have run this enough where I do know that this is mostly where it's happy. I do like to watch the high side pressure, obviously to make sure that it's not too high. But now I guess I'll put the windows up. Actually, I'll put the rear AC on low. Let that run for a couple minutes and we'll see what it's blowing. Go get my thermometer. Yeah, I hear the pump cycling now, so that's a good sign. Let's see. Several other projects. Actually, this is not a project. This is a running truck. I'd go to work with this tomorrow if I had to. Well, maybe the day after tomorrow after I clean all the junk off it. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that's high side leaking. So I'd like to show you the pressures on the low end and high side, but we'll just run with it. This up a little bit. Not too shabby. That's just sitting here idling. It's not super duper hot today. Probably only low 70s. I don't know, whatever. 65% humidity, whatever. It's not terrible. I'd say that's going to keep us cool. Let's go back and see what the rear AC is blowing. I just got that on low. coming out of here. I'd have to say that do the trick. There's a new headliner. I still haven't put the front on, but I got all the insulation on there. This truck actually does well, keeps cool, and keeps us comfortable. I got those aimed down at the kids in the back seat, and the front one shooting here for the middle row. And the old girl does all right. Well, hope this helps there. Anybody got any more questions or whatever, comment, and I'll check it out and try to walk you guys through if anybody else is trying to do it themselves. Have a good one.